ourselves even like as marketing automation platform. I think we over the last like 3-4 years we came over huge transformation from this kind of execution tool to fully fledged customer data platform with natively built execution channels. And this is how you should perceive SalesManago, and a platform that is currently used by a lot of companies all over the world with great global brands that
This
work
meeting is being recorded.
in e-commerce, e-commerce space. Out of those 10,000 customers, over 800 of them would be really large, mid-size and larger enterprise customers. We all like subscription based. We're growing well, like 50% year by year. 50 countries we are present, but we're based in Krakow and employ 240 people. We're growing extremely fast. Today we are largest European like independent customer data platform. We have not yet been acquired by any larger company. We kind of we have a lot of proposals on that. We really prefer right now. We really love being independent. That's also a very important part to in terms of creation of proper relationship with the partners. When you look at the current revenues, our recurring revenues like is almost $25 million, which gives us current valuation of the company of at least like $100 million US dollars, which is great. The thing that you should remember is that you should know is that we have built the company almost organically without any big investments. So popular in current software space. We have always been profitable, and that's also just to give you, I'd like to give you a sense that there exists a world where you actually build your companies organically. You build by bootstrapping. You just don't focus on burning money from the investment funds or venture capitals or private equity. You basically you just, if you rationally manage the business, rationalize the costs, and then this other kind of path, the road to success is also possible. I would just want to mention that out of those 25 million revenues, 50% of that is done with our partners, right? So we actually have built extremely successful partnership network, partnership program with our partners that is helping us to address this, and the partners are really very, very nicely helping us in challenging this very fast growing market. As you can see here, this growth potential of that market, if you want to just kind of look at the potential perspective of your business with SalesManago, then definitely you should think about this big market trends that are dominating our space right now, right? Which is like this dominance of this IT budgets being switched to marketing teams, and that everything is becoming marketing and sales today. And I think this is probably the most important shift that has happened over the years, that that actually all of the companies have noticed, like how important this marketing technology is. And what gave the rise to this kind of approach is obviously the huge penetration of the internet. So the market is growing. The market for marketing automation, for customer data platform, is growing really extremely quickly. But the second thing that I would like to just get you inspired is that this market is really a greenfield. Yes, and this penetration, the penetration of the market with this type of software like CDP, marketing automation, is huge, is really low. So whenever, just to give you a number, 85% the sales processes we have today, they are not accompanied by any competitive product, right? Which means that our job is largely about customer education, rather than like explaining the customer why he should replace his current software for a better one, right? It's not the case. We are just getting there as always, as first. And I think it's great. It's actually great to be in such space, right? So that's really a greenfield. You should remember about that. What's driving our sales is mostly that. I would say that there are four like micro trends that are driving our business. First is that that a lot of, well, lot of, like, large majority or all of the players in e-commerce space, they start to focus on their current customer database. So building like the customer base probably is like not a big challenge, right? Like generating leads or just spending money on advertising. But all the business begins is how the e-commerces manage to deal with the relationships with their current with the customers they already have, because the customer acquisition cost is going extremely quickly up. Then then it becomes the question is how to to manage and to deal with your current customer database with the most efficient way. And that's one trend, right? The second thing is that the customer experience has become more important than brand. Yeah, so today people just expect that they will be perfectly served across across different channels by the same brand, that there will be really a seamless and consistent communication, this kind of recommendation delivery and so on, right? So that's the second area. The third is the fact that that a lot of companies are struggling today to make sure that their current martech kind of stack or different tools that they are using to reach out the customer, that they are perfectly integrated. Yes, and that's probably one of the largest challenges, because that requires huge IT spending. And last but not least, the four I would say the four very important kind of factor why we driving our growth is the fact that the martech space is growing extremely fast. We have many new tools appearing on the market, and well, obviously that all the ambitious marketers, they just want to be up to date. And I think that we are winning today many customers by kind of making our customers trust us. They will always get the best and the most innovative kind of tools on the platform. I mean, the platform you already probably know, it's built out of this CDP and at the end, and then of the execution across all the channels, so you don't have to integrate anything from the outside to use the platform. It's probably one of our main kind of key selling points, unique selling proposition, is that the implementation of our platform takes up to 2 months. I mean, implementation of the platform is actually quicker, but the time to value, which means that the time you need from starting with the platform till getting to the first results, is 2 months. So it's really the fastest kind of implementation of the platform. And it's funny because just in the recent last week, the G2 published the recent results of the research, and it turns out that our platform is considered to be easiest to use and easiest to admin from all of this customer data platforms. So what I'm saying is just has also clear confirmation in what the customers are saying. But obviously just this time to value is not the only kind of business oriented sort of point that makes our customers to be very happy about that. But second thing is also this native feature richness, which means that you don't have to integrate anything from the outside. We are very much AI driven, and we have a lot of great people in our customer success team that is always proactively helping our customers to use the platform, to teach how to use the platform, and to become like independent, right? So that's kind of an intro here. I would just let you know that in my presentation, I will try to just make sure we finish at 2:30. So this will be really like a quick update, as mentioned, without just taking too much of your time. If any of you would like to then ask me any questions, you have my email. I just send it to you with the invite, with the update, and hopefully if you're interested, we can definitely take the discussion forward, right? A great case study, so we make sure that that all of our customers that enjoy the product participate in our case study program. This is just the two like the most interesting. EverShare, great improvement of the email marketing channel, and generally improvement of 31% growth of the online sales, right? Generated by the customer. The second, just like very nice case studies, New Balance, very quick implementation, time to value is in 2 months, and again great increase in the revenue from recommendations, thanks to deployment of SalesManago AI, and 13% growth of the online revenue, thanks to SalesManago. Again, this is Oriflame case study, really nice. One of our largest customers, which we serve, we work with Oriflame across probably like 30 countries right now. Yeah. What about the part? So that's kind of this is sort of the intro. The partnership program, just to give you a quick update, is we're still focusing on digital agencies. We love like smaller agencies with clear kind of decisions, sort of makes place. So and that partners basically constitute the majority of the best partners we have. And currently we have around 100 diamond partners, like the largest ones, and then in total you would have over 500 partners worldwide, and we enjoy, as I mentioned, we enjoy the relationship with them. 50% of our revenue is generated in our partners network, so that means we have absolutely perfect relationships with them. The thing that you should remember is that that we are on average paying 40% lifetime commission to our partners. So whenever you bring us a lead, when you close that lead, you get the lifetime commission. If you sell on your own, if you're ready to do it, we are glad you get 40%. But normally, we make sure that a lot of partners they just deliver us contacts, they refer us to other customers. We are closing the deals, and then the partners are enjoying the lifetime commission. Additionally, with we have built a program of supporting partner salespeople. So we make sure that all the salespeople on the side of our partners are properly motivated. We are directly in contact with those salespeople. We work with them, and the owners of the agencies just enjoy the new growing channel in their revenues. So that's the commission obviously is very significant. So just to give you an example, if you sign a deal, like I don't know, average deal right now would be 2k euros monthly. So we pay this 2k euros monthly as a commission would be paid to the sales person that is on your side, that is kind of responsible for that deal. So that's I would say very nice package, and a lot of partners are really enjoying that a lot. Yeah, in total partners we have 1,500, but that includes also the smaller ones. I just told you about the large ones, which are like 500. There are two SalesManago partnership tiers. One is basic, the second is diamond. Basic is 20% today, diamond is 40%. If we are extremely happy to actually also, if there are partners which deliver good results, we take this diamond commission up to 50%. If there's like continuous sort of continuous sales to new customers, then we are obviously open to rising that partner commission. But also with diamond partners, we are running a lot of additional initiatives like marketing, going to trade shows together, going to some exhibitions, making webinars together, spending having like common budget, marketing budget on sales and marketing, so everybody enjoys really the growth, right? So that's basically that was my story of the partnership program. Last but not least, when you look, just what I hope you understand that the whole model, but going to like bit deeper, I would just like to mention that large majority of our customers today are starting with something we call proof of concept, which means that if you have a potential customer, you just don't blindly take them on to this kind of annual agreement, which for some companies may be a challenge, right? Just they want to build some level of confidence, some level of trust, and our kind of solution to that is working with the customers on something we call proof of concept in the first 2 months, which means that the customer gets the platform for free. They get the highly proactive customer success for free, like dedicated project manager. They are defining KPIs, and then basically our project manager on our side is making sure that within 2 months the platform is properly implemented, that the KPIs are achieved, and then the customer basically by the end of this 2-month period is deciding whether they want to go the commit to extend the contract or not. If not, then we are losers. If yes, and the conversion here of the POC is 80%, which is really nice. And then the customer stays, and obviously everybody is happy because this proof of concept just makes them aware what they can expect from us, what they can expect from the platform. So it's just a great starting point, and obviously it significantly shortens the sales cycle to the end customer, because the potential customer quickly understands that we basically take all of the risk connected with the implementation, delivering the results on us, right? And basically that's the really important thing that is driving our kind of sales today. So that was kind of the intro from my side. Would you guys have some questions? Right, we have like 8 minutes, so I would definitely love to hear some feedback from you. I'm on the chat. I'm just looking at the questions, and if you ask, I will definitely try to answer. Yes, training program. So whenever you sign, depending on the of course on the commitment you wanna go with, but if you, for example, decide that you are interested just in selling, then definitely the training program is delivered here. It means that you have full onboarding. You as a partner, you have full onboarding and a lot of training sessions, and then obviously it's a lot of just learning by doing, which means that we just invite you to join as many webinars we make to your potential customers as possible until you basically reach like full proficiency, or at least you feel comfortable to do it on your own. Yeah. And so this is one thing. The second thing is that we have a large, huge library of materials for the partners, right? Which we enable you guys. But the same with the sales materials, like just relating strictly to the sales process. So you receive everything. And we have e-learning platform where we invite all of our partners basically to complete the course. On our e-learning platform about marketing automation, CDP, and SalesManago. So that works pretty well. And obviously, if the intention of the partner is also to deliver customer success or customer service directly to their customers, we are delivering full cycle of training around customer success. Yeah. Some words for the B2B market. So the bad news is that the bad news is that we don't really think that B2B company is a good fit for our product. Yes, there are some cases of B2B companies using the platform. For example, the B2B companies, and there are a lot of more and more of them that decide to basically go and build the e-commerce, build the e-commerce channel, right? So that's probably the most important thing. But we think that the best value that we deliver is to B2C companies, not only online stores but also to telecommunication companies. We have really nice amount of banks using our platform, right? Travel industry, that TV, multimedia, like streaming services, a lot of them. But B2B, but B2B is not really the case. I see this. So just to Ernst Wallinga, I mean, the first period is because we want partners to enjoy commissions and enjoy the kind of the business. We as long as you want, you just deliver the lead and we just close it, right? You are assisting the whole process, but then, and that doesn't impact at all your commission. But some partners, they scale a little bit quicker. They employ people that are dedicated to the sales process of SalesManago, and then definitely we are just supporting it. Yes, you don't have to service the customers. Then again, I mean, the kind of primary model is that we are servicing the customer, so you don't basically worry about that. For us, retention of the customers is probably more important than to you, because we are just like large company. We are monitoring those KPIs very, very strictly. So we make sure that the customers are not leaving. The customer retention is over 100%. So that's just great. Do you have OEM partnering program or just reselling partnership? Yes. So we have like something that we work is something between like reselling and OEM, right? So which means that we ask you to just bring leads and we close it. Yes. If you then you get commission. So we in most of the cases we would be signing deals directly with the end customers, unless you strictly want to have like a direct. If you want to have this license agreement with the end customer. So that's it. The question is that you are asking about integration process takes 2 months. It's so long. Yes. So well, I mean, we are the software, the platform we are delivering is really complex. Yes. And for the e-commerce businesses, they treat it as like mission critical, and integrating integration of customer data from various places in the company, right? Then launching unique marketing processes, right? analyzing them, monitoring them. It takes time, right? And this is why, you know, we are not like, you know, if you think that MailChimp is offering, like, you know, marketing automation, or I don't know, Active Campaign. I mean, maybe it is marketing automation, but it's like very, very basic, based on some templates, simple workflows. In our case, for the customers which are a bit bigger, then this implementation is probably more challenging. They want to build more value. That means that this implementation will take more, you know, bit more time. But if you tell me that it's so long, obviously it's longer than implementing MailChimp. But then again, if you look at this CDP platforms or marketing clouds offered by Salesforce or SAP, then their implementation time is like almost a year, right? So in our case, 2 months is just pretty fast, yeah. So that means that, you know, the Farshid is asking about this, you know, customization, because I think it's like directly related to what I said. You know, our customers think that a lot of our current customers, these were the companies that were in the previous years, they would be using, you know, simple solutions like MailChimp or Sendinblue or Klaviyo or Active Campaign, yes, and they grow, and then suddenly they become aware that they want to build more value in this marketing process. And this is when they just notice that building that value and building unique marketing process in the tools they are using is simply not possible, because those tools are just by definition a little bit limited. Yeah, so they go to SalesManago with this like very, very clear vision that they want to build their own, you know, USP in this kind of customer experience. They want to build their own USP in this marketing process to build value there. And this is where, you know, everybody has its own a unique process. Yeah, so that's this, and it obviously doesn't affect a monthly fee, because it's just a platform as it is, you know, so that it's just very, very flexible. Yeah, and the customers, I think that we are winning customers, a lot of customers today, because I think of the really unrivaled capabilities of building your own, you know, process and covering actually each process that you can possibly imagine, right? So that's you know, my comments to the last question you asked. It was very nice to meet you guys. Thanks very much for your presence, for your time, and hopefully we can, you know, get to the game